X92.9 News.
I'm Greg Beharrell with your dial-up connection news. Our top story:
Buffering.
Alberta health officials have confirmed 2 new cases of West Nile in the province, marking 9 cases so far this
Buffering.
year. And high-end U.S. retailer Nordstrom has announced
Buffering.
plans to open a store in Chinook Mall. In the NHL, Gary Bettman says the owners have unanimously agreed to lock out if there is not a new CBA. So hockey fans, this season, don't expect to find
Buffering.
penis.
X92.9 traffic.
I'm Greg Beharrell with your dial-up connection traffic.
Buffering.
In the southeast, there's a pileup on Deerfoot just past Douglasdale in the 24th interchange. So if you're on the roads, take care of each other.
Buffering.
As for weather, we'll see a low of 7 tonight, and tomorrow a high of
Buffering.
X92.9 News.
It's Greg Beharrell, and, Lynch is here as well. He's gonna help.
I'm here.
Yeah, he's going to help me out. You know what? You've seen this before. All the major news stations have a news ticker.
Yeah.
And we wanted to get a piece of that pie. So Lynch will be providing the news ticker for this newscast.
I can't wait.
So, okay, we'll start again with the... Can you hit me again?
Okay, all right.
X92.9 News.
It's Greg Beharrell with your
Women
X92.9
finds
News.
ex-boyfriend
Alberta health officials
in
have
her attic.
confirmed 2 new cases of
Charges
West Nile
laid
in the
Foot
province.
fetish attacks.
U.S.
Rihanna
retailer
hits back
Nordstrom
at
has announced they
Brown,
will open a
mimics
Chinook
his
Mall
gold teeth
location.
grill.
And McDonald's
CeeLo,
restaurants in the U.S. have
struggling
started
on
posting
The Voice.
calorie information on their menu.
X Factor stumbles with Britney
Canadian
Spears.
locations are still discussing whether it's the right
Julio's
move for our
son
country.
heading to
In
jail.
sports, Gary Bettman says
Tampa
the
Bay
owners have
Devil Rays
unanimously
2,
agreed to lock
Baltimore
out if
Orioles
there's not
3
a new
in
CBA.
14
The
innings.
NHLPA says a lockout
Los
can be
Angeles
avoided,
Angels
but it's
6,
up to the owners
Oakland
to be more
A's
lenient.
nothing. Final.
X92.9 traffic.
X92.9 traffic says
There's
that
a
in the
fire truck
southwest
parked on
there's a
Glenmore
crash
Trail
on
at Elbow
McLeod
Drive,
Trail at 75th
blocking the
Avenue in the
eastbound
southbound
left-hand
lane. There
Westbound
are
drivers
backups.
are gawking.
And in weather,
Barometric
a low
pressure,
tonight of 7 degrees,
102.4,
a high of
tendency
27 tomorrow.
falling.
This is X92.9's news ticker.
X92.9 News.
I'm Greg Beharrell, and this is your editorialized news. TELUS, Rogers, and Bell are being sued by the Competition Bureau because their advertising for premium texting services is misleading. And cell phones are the sole reason for car accidents. This is your editorialized news.
Really, man?
Ontario Premier Dalton McGuinty has announced the province will ban teenagers from using tanning beds, citing that it could lead to cancer. That said, the government probably already has the cure for cancer, and it's being withheld from us to sell more drugs. Editorialized news.
Come on.
In the NHL, reports say free agent forward Shane Doan will sign with Vancouver or stay in Phoenix. Either way, he'll make too much money to play hockey. This is your editorialized news.
I kind of agree with that.
X92.9 traffic.
I'm Greg Beharrell with your editorialized traffic. In the southwest, things have slowed to one lane where Sarcee Trail meets 17th Ave. It's probably an accident involving an electric car because they're made quiet, so more accidents will happen and automakers can benefit. This is your editorialized traffic.
You don't even know how to drive.
Tonight, we'll see a low of 8, but tomorrow we'll go up to a high of 18 degrees in the afternoon. They say the Arctic ice is melting, but has anyone seen a puddle? No, our government is lying to us. Science is made up. Like Shakespeare, Einstein was probably several different people. This is your editorialized news.
X92.9 News.
This is Greg Beharrell with your Run on Sentence News. Alberta health officials have confirmed 2 new cases of West Nile in the province, and high-end U.S. retailer Nordstrom has announced plans to open a store in Chinook Mall. McDonald's restaurants in the U.S. have started posting calorie information on their menu, and 740 government employees working in the field of human resources were sent notice today that their jobs may soon be eliminated due to budget cuts, and the NHLPA says a lockout can be avoided, but it's in the hands of the NHL, period.
X92.9 traffic.
I'm Greg Beharrell with your Run on Sentence traffic. On McLeod Trail in the southwest between 57th and 58th, both left-hand lanes are closed, and Center Street downtown is closed to one lane, and we'll have a low of 7 tonight and a high of 27 tomorrow, period.
X92.9 News.
It's Greg Beharrell. This is your X92.9 News. The Alberta Securities Commission has announced they are charging Platinum Equities Incorporated with misleading investors. And for those listening through Morse code...
Don't. Stop it. Nobody is listening through Morse code.
Yeah, well, they're not now because that's a bit insulting. Moving on. On Sunday, federal prison guards plan to protest prison conditions outside the Prime Minister's Calgary office. And for our Pig Latin-speaking demographic, on way unde say, Erofe isn't pray ardske.
Dude, stop it. There's no Pig Latin demographic.
Okay, well, that argument will continue between us. In the NHL, reports say free agent forward Shane Doan will either sign with Vancouver or stay in Phoenix. And for any computers that are tuned to X, 01010100111001.
Stop.
01.
Stop it.
Okay.
92.9 traffic.
In the southeast, a crash has backed up 130th Ave at 48th Street. Westbound traffic affected. Tonight, we'll see a low of 8. Tomorrow, a high of 18.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Stop it.
Why are you being an itch bay?
I have told you so many times, do not insult me in Pig Latin.
X92.9 News.
I don't know where Greg's at, but we got this new employee here who said he's going to do news for Greg while he's out and about. You want to introduce yourself?
Well, no, I don't, obviously.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're part of that witness protection program thing or whatever.
I'm in the witness protection. Yeah.
What for?
I can't say.
Well, when is it done?
I can't say.
How long have you been in it?
I can't say.
All right, whatever, man.
Or woman, or man or woman.
Right, yeah. So you're gonna go?
Oh, right. Falling asleep there.
Yeah.
This is X92.9 News. Telus, Rogers & Bell are being sued by the Competition Bureau because their advertising for premium texting service is misleading. And on Sunday, federal prison guards plan to protest prison conditions, and they're going to do it outside the Prime Minister's Calgary office. In the NHL, reports say free agent forward Shane Doan will either sign with Vancouver or stay in Phoenix.
92.9 traffic.
In the southwest, things have slowed to one lane where Sarcee Trail meets 17th Ave. As far as tonight's weather, we'll see a low of 8, but tomorrow we'll go up to a high of 18 degrees. Back to you, Lynch.
Sounds pretty nice tomorrow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be in hiding.
That's not funny.
Kind of.
X92.9 News.
Thanks, Hi Pillow. It's Greg Beharrell with your X92.9 News. Now open up your sound tunnels. I'm going to make all of you Abercrombies. How about this? High-end U.S. retailer Nordstrom has announced plans to open a store in Chinook Mall. It's expected in 2015. That's a real nobby. Listen to this one. It's a straight bean shooter. A woman in Texas is due to have the first double arm transplant in the U.S. Now you're not behind the grind. Now I want you to close your lamps and focus on this. Gary Bettman says the NHL owners have agreed to lock out if there isn't a new CBA. That's nothing like eggs in coffee.
92.9 traffic.
For McSorley's Resto Lounge in Chinook, $9.95 gourmet pizzas on Mondays after 9 p.m. McSorley's, not an Irish pub, better.
Oh, traffic will get you jingle-brained. Memorial Drive in Deerfoot is backed up due to a multi-vehicle crash. And as for the weather, you're not honking the wrong ringer. A low of 7 tonight, a high of 27 tomorrow. Diddlywinks. Now you're in the know and won't be a half portion. That's it for me, so jam a Roscoe in my mouth and squirt some metal.
X92.9 News.
This is Greg Beharrell,
Yeah, and I'm Lynch.
and this is your news, Simon and Garfunkel. 1, 2, 3.
Telus, Rogers, and Bell are being sued by the Competition Bureau because their advertising for premium texting service is misleading. Ontario Premier Dalton Ginty has announced the province will ban teenagers from using tanning beds for health reasons. And in the NHL, Shane Doan has signed, and he'll stay in Phoenix to the tune of $21 million over 4 years. This is the sound of a cash grab.
92.9 traffic.
In the southeast, a crash has backed up 130th Ave, 48th Street. Westbound traffic is affected, please take care. And tonight, we'll see a low of 8 degrees, but tomorrow, we'll go up to a high of 18 degrees in the afternoon.
This has been your Simon and Garfunkel news.
La la la, la 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 la. La 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 la.
No, too many.
Greg Beharrell on X92.9.